That's when I understood this wasn't heartbreak. This was containment, and I was running out of time. I thought about going to the police, but I was terrified. I had accepted money from him, let him help me with bills, gone to his events, worn the clothes he bought. I was ashamed. I kept thinking no one would believe me, that they'd say I should have known better. That shame is part of the trap too. It keeps you silent long after the danger becomes clear. The person who saved my life was someone I'd almost stopped talking to, my cousin Renee. She had been trying to check on me for weeks. I'd been distant, defensive, dismissive. But after Adrian sent that photo of my building, I called her. So hard I could barely speak. She didn't say, "I told you so." She didn't shame me. She just said, "Listen carefully. You need to leave tonight." Renee connected me with an organization that worked with trafficking survivors. They knew the signs immediately: the grooming, the debt, the isolation, the high-end parties, the monitoring, the coercion hiding beneath romance. They had language for everything I had been living and didn't know how to describe. That night, we made a plan. Not tomorrow, not eventually, that night. I packed only what I could carry in one bag. I left behind clothes, shoes, makeup, furniture, anything that could be replaced. I turned off location services, changed passwords, blocked numbers. Renee met me 2 streets over because we were scared Adrian might be watching my apartment. Even then, I kept expecting him to appear. At every stoplight, every parked car, every shadow. He didn't. Not that night. But the twist wasn't over. 2 days later, while staying in a confidential shelter, I found out there were other girls. More than I realized. Some had been recruited exactly the way I had, through charm, gifts, promises, emotional dependency. Some had been moved across state lines. Some had criminal records Adrian used to control them. Some thought they were his only one. None of us were. That realization broke something in me. But it also set something in place. I gave a statement, then another, then another. It was one of the hardest things I've ever done, because by then I knew how these men operated. They didn't just collect victims, they collected weaknesses, secrets, vulnerabilities. Adrian knew what I feared, what embarrassed me, what I regretted. He knew exactly what to use if he wanted to destroy my credibility. For months, I lived with that fear. I changed jobs, moved, looked over my shoulder constantly, jumped when unfamiliar cars slowed near me, slept with the lights on some nights. He tried contacting me through other people at first, mutuals, fake accounts, vague messages meant to test whether I'd respond. I never did. Then one day, it stopped. I later learned investigators had been building a case much bigger than just me. Adrian wasn't just some manipulative boyfriend running freelance schemes. He was part of a network. Recruitment, transport, hotels, false promises, psychological coercion. It all fit into a machine designed to turn human lives into income. And he had nearly folded me into it. When I think back now, the hardest part isn't remembering the fear. It's remembering how loved I thought I was. That's what makes the Loverboy method so dangerous. It doesn't always arrive wearing evil on its face. Sometimes it arrives as comfort, as affection, as rescue, as the answer to prayers you were desperate to have answered. It studies your loneliness. It memorizes your needs. It learns your wounds and speaks to them fluently. Then, when you trust it, it starts collecting. Your dependence, your silence, your image, your body, your future. And if you resist, it reminds you what it gave, so you forget what it's taking. I escaped, but not because I was stronger than everyone else, not because I was smarter, not because I saw through it early. I escaped because, by the grace of God, someone answered the phone when I finally told the truth. And I'm telling this story because somebody listening might still be in the middle of it. Maybe you call it love, but you feel afraid more than safe. Maybe they pay for everything, then use it to guilt you. Maybe they're slowly cutting you off from people who care about you. Maybe they talk about opportunities that make your spirit uneasy. Maybe they photograph you too much, monitor you too closely, push your boundaries, and then apologize just enough to keep you around. That is not protection. That is not devotion. And it is definitely not love. I got out with one bag, a shaking voice, and a phone call I almost didn't make. But I got out. And if you're hearing my voice through this story, then hear this part clearly. The moment you realize something is wrong, you are not weak for leaving. You are not stupid for having believed them. And you are not too far in to be helped. There is a verse in the Bible that I didn't fully understand until after everything happened. Proverbs 14:12 says, "There is a way that seems right to a man, but its end is the way to death."